Emma Raducanu, moving closer to the Australian Open main draw, is set for a potential comeback in 2024. Discover why her recent advancement could spark a remarkable resurgence in her career. 1. Raducanu feels refreshed. Raducanu has been out injured since April. She certainly can't wait to compete again and show off her best tennis. While she's undoubtedly been frustrated by the past 8 months, the break may do the Grand Slam champion some good. For the most part, Raducanu was in a bit of a bind before her injury, made even more difficult by the media scrutiny of her results. She may return to court in a few months with a different mindset. 2. Reduce the pressure on Raducanu's shoulders. The return of a Grand Slam champion to women's tennis is exciting, but expectations for Raducanu are certainly lower than before. Her extended injury absence, her success at the US Open more than 2 years ago, and other young players reaching the pinnacle of the women's game, meant many didn't expect much from the Briton. However, it might help Raducanu. The media attention following her US Open victory clearly weighed on her. A little break from the attention could help her get back to her best tennis. 3. Raducanu is still so young. It's easy to forget that Raducanu is only 21 years old. Some media coverage of her struggles over the past 2 years has given the impression that her entire career has been a mess since winning the US Open. If Raducanu is in his 30s and hasn't won a title since Flushing Meadows, it will be difficult to recover from the mental baggage, but the bulk of the Briton's career still awaits her. She can return from injury without conceding a goal and has plenty of opportunities to significantly improve her game. 4. Reunite with her childhood coach. Raducanu was known for changing teams frequently, which one prominent coach believed had a negative impact on her. Others have expressed this concern in the past. However, Raducanu has been working with one of her childhood coaches, Nick Cavaldi, as part of her comeback preparations. Cavaldi may also travel with her team to Auckland and Melbourne for the Australian Open. Returning to a man who was instrumental in developing the skills that led to her winning the US Open as a young woman could be rejuvenating for Raducanu. 5. Raducanu's talent remains. The difficulties Raducanu has encountered since the first round of the US Open are factual, but that doesn't mean her immense talent is diminished. This is the woman who overwhelmed 7 opponents in a row with incredible power, especially her two-handed backhand. This ability is still there. It just needs to be unlocked somehow. It may take some time and hard work, but it's entirely possible that Raducanu can find it again in 2024 and silence her doubters in the process. Will 2024 mark Emma Raducanu's triumphant return? Stay tuned as we follow her journey at the Australian Open and witness whether this push towards the main draw will indeed pave the way for her spectacular resurgence in the world of tennis. Don't miss out on the action. Subscribe and join us as we root for Raducanu's story.